Okay, this walk, at least the sections of it, has an excellent view of the Rinnog Range. I just parked there, convenient little lay-by. Now, if you wanted a cottage that's got a first-class view of the Rinnog Mountains, that's it there. I think there is someone at home today. Continuing on my descent down to the Artro Valley. Okay, looks like they're clearing the vegetation off the side of the road here. Warm work, although it's not particularly hot today. It's I'd say the upper end of the 60s Fahrenheit. Okay, I'm coming to the junction where this quiet lane meets up with the lane that leads to Coombuchen. Yes, Coombuchen. Up at the end of where the lane ends, and it's also, this section of the lane is part of the medium distance Ardidwy way, which they opened up several years ago now. Dinas Caravan Park and Camping Hideaway in the Hills. It is a pleasant spot up there, just less than a half mile up there. There is a little bit of traffic on this road. Well, someone just went up there to the caravan park. I was standing in his way briefly. Okay, ahead of me is the Coombuchen, the Coombuchen Valley, where this road ends. Okay, there's a nice hanging wood there on the side of the valley, standard Welsh oak. Okay, the track to the nature reserve, Coed Crafnant, is open. I did take a video not too long ago, and since I took that video they have put this kind of gate in, yeah, handy. So in future it will be open, because the farmer did lock that gate for some reason during the COVID months. As we go further up the valley, the scenery becomes a little bit more rugged. I've an Artro down there, and there is family of holiday makers taking their kids for a little paddle in a bit of a pool there. Okay, the last 2 months it's been pretty dry, and you can see how little rain there. Just a trickle going down the Avon Artro. Well, you do get occasionally it goes down to just a trickle, but not really all that often. After the Avon Artro, just a trickle in it. And I'm coming up here to a road junction. That's where the easy part of this walk ends. I may possibly be a third of the way round the walk. I've still got quite a way to go. Okay, there's the road junction coming up here. Let's say there's a bit of traffic on this road. Going up to Coombuchen, there's a popular lake up there. Okay, this is where I begin the ascent. I think it's roughly an 800-foot ascent up to the top, so just one step at a time. I've ascended about 50 feet so far of this ascent, and you can see how rampant the ferns grow at this time of year, August. Any footpaths that go off generally, well, you can't find them, they're buried in the ferns. Like, in a way I was hoping the sun would disappear behind those clouds up there, but because it will be warm work on the ascent. It's a good day for a walk. Once I get out of the bottom of the valley, there's a little bit of a cooling breeze here. Okay, there's again another shot of the head of Coombuchen Valley. So there's a popular lake there, and that's what counts for the traffic. It's a beauty spot. Okay, if I can find a handy rock somewhere up here, I'll have a break. And right now it's been the ascent so far has been gradual, fairly easy going, but it does go a bit steeper further on. I'll just mention there's Rhinoch Vale up there, and the head of Coombuchen where the lake is. But I'll just mention another reason there's a little bit of traffic on the lane going up to the end of the valley is because there's also a popular walk that goes up right to the head of the pass. And it's called the Roman Steps. Actually, I don't think they were built by the Romans. It's a medieval track, but it's quite popular in the holiday season. As I expected, I got this place to myself. You want peace and quiet and solitude. Yeah, really ideal. But look at that woodland there. That's August foliage, if I can call it that, foliage. It's out in full foliage this time of year. Summer foliage, August, the month of August. Okay, this is where the lane goes a little bit steeper, and I doubt whether I'll come across any holiday people driving along this quiet lane. It's mainly used by the local farmer. Okay, I'm named this walk after that building there. It's got a bit of history attached to it. You can find out a little bit about it on the Google. Search Google, and it gives you some further information. And yeah, Gerddi Bluog. It's named after that hill there, which is, I think it's about 1,300 feet above sea level. That Mol Gerddi, I think, is what it's called. This steep lane goes up through a series of hairpin bends, which probably accounts for it not being very popular with visitors. Farmer's watchdog up there, doing his duty. There's the side view. Not much of a view from this end, but it's got a great view, the building itself, over the head of the valley there. And now I can focus in on you can just see a little bit of the lake down there. If I focus in on it, as I say, I can't see in the sunlight. Yeah, down there, right? Yeah, there's the lake. Yeah, quite popular. As I say, it's a beautiful spot. I like those plants there, but they take over everywhere. I don't think they're native. Someone introduced them a few years ago. And yeah, okay, one more steep section here, and then I'm at the top, I think. Okay, I'm joined by some more walkers that came out of nowhere, basically, while they followed me up, going at a faster pace than me. Okay, joined by some cyclists now, and that's hard work going up there. Yeah, they're fit. Those guys are fit. Okay, I'm approaching the top. At least I think the steep part has ended. And of course, as I say, on this walk you have excellent views of the Rhinogs. Okay, I've reached the top. Those walkers well, I won't zoom in on them. They're already a couple of 100 yards ahead of me. But actually, that didn't seem too bad, that ascent. I think it's the nice cooling breeze, I think, made a difference. I've just had a short break on this handy rock here. Yeah, nice, very nice. And it was nice and warm as well, with the sun shining on it. Mysterious boulders, probably left there from the Ice Age. And over there is another one of those isolated farmhouses. They're roughly about one every half a mile, maybe. And there's a stone circle on that hillside up there. I took a video, maybe last winter, I think. And you can just see the top of a house there. That's yeah, I can't. Somewhere up there. Yeah. There's the top of a house. Yeah, that's a holiday cottage, I think. Or it might be a second home. I'm not sure which. But it's, I think it dates from the 17th century. Again, I had it on a video not long ago. Okay, there's another signpost for the Gerddi Way. It comes up from the Dinas campsite down there somewhere. I could have had a shorter walk and taken that footpath. And it continues up there. These are blackthorn, well, small trees or shrubs, and I've taken video of them not too long ago when they were in the blossom, right? April blossom. Now the breeze is picked up here on this open moorland. Unfortunately, I'm walking away from the scenic skyline. It's behind me now, the Rhinog Range. Yes, but well, I think I'm 2/3 of the way around this walk now, so it's kind of easy walking from now on. Sign warning trucks to stay away from this lane. You can see why with those hairpin bends. Gerddi Way. It's pointing. That's I think the Gerddi Way runs across this lane further down, but it's pointing the direction of the Gerddi Way, I think. Yes, okay. So this is the T-junction. So level walking now, I think, and then downhill back to the car. There's a bit of a breeze there, so there might be an audio problem. Okay, I ideal day for walking. Okay, the breeze is still blowing a bit, but there's one of those ancient standing stones built in prehistoric times. Okay, a car just passed me. There's been several cars that have passed me along this stretch of lane. Well, it's the holiday season, and I think most people have had their jabs now, so they're feeling more confident to go outdoors and basically start living a normal life again. But we'll see what happens. Of course, all the holiday cottages are all booked up solid because of the people are probably not going away from not going away to the continent. Hundreds of thousands are staying here. Okay, here's a little just a tiny well, you can't even call it a hamlet, a crossroads, and signs of civilization. I think that was a telephone kiosk, but they put a defibrillator. They converted to a defibrillator. Can't pronounce that. Defibrillator. Yeah. Yeah. So, and you got the church or the chapel. I don't think it's used, but it's kept up. Yeah. Post box. Yeah. Elizabeth Reigns. There we go. Again, you got the I did we way sign, and Kumbachen, Harlech, cycleway number 8. The long distance runs from Holyhead to Cardiff. Yeah, muy buen. Okay, so continuing along here and then downhill to the car. Okay, and you've got one more set of buildings here. That's the Harlech Waterworks, right there. Okay. Now some of the local farmers have kind of converted the barns into well, holiday cottages. So they've, which is a good idea. They earn a good income probably, especially now with, as I mentioned, a lot of people are staying, having holidays in the British Isles rather than go overseas. That is holiday cottages to let. But of course, other locals aren't too keen on the idea. Right, they don't want the visitors coming here, or even well, worse yet, coming here to kind of like have second homes. And yeah, now my car's down there. Right, okay. Of course it's right. So I'm coming to the end of this walk now, but well, as I say, it's difficult to with the sun shining. I'm not quite sure if I'm pointing in the right direction, but yeah, about a quarter of a mile now to go. So actually, it's been an excellent walk. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. I'll finish up this video here. There's my car, 100 yards ahead. Yeah, okay.